Good evening. Miss Aung San Suu Kyi, the former leader of Myanmar. Today, she has been convicted and sentenced to 5 years in prison. And with respect to the corruption charges, this is the first against her. And 10 more corruption cases are pending against her. But she has already been convicted and sentenced in some other case. Lot many cases have been filed against her, and it seems that if she is convicted in all the cases, she will be imprisoned for 100 years. But she is already 76 years old. But as far as the Anti-Corruption Act of Myanmar is concerned, a person can be imprisoned for a maximum period of 15 years plus fine. And what is going to happen in the case of Miss Aung San Suu Kyi, we need to wait and watch. And also don't forget, she's the Nobel laureate. She won the Nobel Prize for Peace. Regarding her, I have information and I would like to share that information with you and kindly have a look at this. So this is what happened today, that is 27th April 2022. A court in military ruled Myanmar convicted the country's former leader Aung San Suu Kyi of corruption and sentenced her to 5 years in prison in the first of several corruption cases against her, meaning lot number of corruption cases have been filed against her. And she was ousted by an army takeover last year, and she has denied the allegations that she had accepted gold and hundreds of thousands of dollars given to her as a bribe by a top political colleague. So this is a very, very serious allegations. Of course, she denied all these allegations, but today she has been convicted and sentenced for 5 years in prison. So she has already been sentenced to 6 years of imprisonment in other cases. Apart from this, she is also facing 10 more corruption charges. And as far as the Anti-Corruption Act is concerned, the maximum punishment will be 15 years in prison and also fine. Alright? And another very important point is that conviction in other cases could bring sentences of more than 100 years in prison. And this is going to happen for the Nobel Peace Prize laureate. And she already spent in detention for defying the military rule. For a long period she was detained earlier, and again she has been detained. Now she is facing all the charges, and in certain cases she has been convicted and sentenced. So kindly remember, so Myanmar is our neighbor. So obviously what is happening in our neighboring countries, that's also important for our examination point of view. So that's a very small topic for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next session.